Hey everybody, this is Ahdoom, and we are back for part 3 of Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. Off camera, I've done a little bit of fiddling around, just trying to recruit in some new people, adjust a couple of build and loadouts. Still don't have much in the way of trinkets, obviously. And again, it's the usual suspects for the next round through. Had a quick look, and I think this is the one for us to go with in terms of missions. Again, it's an Explorer on a medium. Most importantly, it has this wonderful negative 15% stress and +4 dodge. And as everyone knows, I love me some dodge, so let's provision up, make sure that we've got everything that we need to get to do a good job of this. Let's call that done. Again, if you guys have any comments or feedback as to what a better loadout is for inventory stuff, I'd be really happy to hear it, to be honest, because I'm kind of working blind on this one, and I've got no idea if it's actually the right mix or not. I do notice I am throwing away a bit of money every time I do it, but it's only about $1,000 that I throw away for normally a couple of extra grand that I would have been able to get had I not had
Pace out the
gear.
halls of your lineage once familiar.
But now that we actually have a little bit of leveling, we get a bit of scouting as well. Again, it's just about exploring rooms, so what we want to do is make sure that we're getting ourselves in line for the majority of curios, taking care of the majority of battle rooms. What I think I'm going to do is go up, and then down, and then there, and then I think that's the most torch efficient route. So let's get started. This Altar of Light is a handy one. I can't remember whether it's... Alright, just a buff. Fair enough. Damage until camp. I'll take it. I think it's a different kind of altar that gives you the ability to take away a negative quirk. And those are the ones I'm always on the lookout for, because negative quirks suck, especially when your lead tank is a kleptomaniac. Still no Jester, unfortunately. Almost walked into that one, which is a bit regrettable, but there we go. Let's try this with Pinel, and it worked, which is great. See if the stack is anything useful.
Some reward.
No, just some...
for a task well performed.
It's 25 gold, dude. It's not a handsome reward. It's pocket change, but that's okay. I'll take it anyway. Any scouting? Nope. Okay, so going into this one blind. No chance to avoid any traps, so may as well just press on through. Keep torches going and hit our first wall.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Skip that, because chances are just bad that it's going to be anything good. What do we have here? Battle room? Okay, battle room it is. Surprise though. Surprise is going to mess me up. What I will try and do is insta-kill the front row, as much as it's not going to really do me any massive favors. Because if I don't actually start to break people down, I'm going to have a bad time. So I can run some damage, but it's better just to get out of the way. Because I will take a quarrel to the face. Yowza. Right, no bleeds yet, which is good. And, yeah, unfortunately I chose not to take the ability which gives him a forward move plus damage, which is a shame. But, let's play it through. We've got, again, that point-blank shot, which, fingers crossed, not quite a kill. But something at least. And they really do not like my, my Plague Doctor at all. Play Lizards and dodge. I'm grateful for it. What I'm going to do at this stage is probably drop a stun, just to buy myself a bit of time. Which I kind of need. Again, get the heals down, make sure I'm playing for the long game. Oh.
Executed with impunity.
Now, unfortunately, I didn't take care of his corpse, which is a bit frustrating, but there you go. What I can do now is just drop some blind on and get some damage over time going. Right, no resist so far, which is something I'm grateful for. What I will do, though, is strike the back row. Yep, that should be enough damage to take you out the next turn. Unfortunately, not the other guy. That's alright, we can make do. Again, our damage isn't really spread far enough to justify a party heal. And a 6. Very grateful for that. Let's do what we can about bringing these guys just a little bit closer to arm's reach. Now, I can do a point-blank shot and then guarantee that he has to do a melee attack on me, and his melee attacks are pretty shit, but I can just do this as well, and yeah, now it's me. next round of action they get, they're dead. I don't have anything I can do to actually buff myself anything, but drop light, get done I guess,
faint hope blossoms.
and we're clear. Pretty nice rewards as well.
Trifling victory. But a victory
What we will do
nonetheless.
though is give us one to
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
bit of inventory
Paid
shuffling just to
for
make
in
sure we have
blood.
all the slots we want to have. Press on through, no scouting unfortunately, so it's just going to be a surprise. Okay, it's fine. Okay, some scouting. That's not too shabby. We'll press on though. Grab that torch. Yep. Try and take this. Awesome. Did it. Less stress is a happier person.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
And battle. Great. So we've got the surprise, which should make my life ever so slightly easier. I'll probably try and put some damage on the back row, because I'm free to, and then I'll take the point blank shot in the front, as always. We could stun these guys, or we can get some damage over time. I think stun is the play for the moment, just because I want to have the bandwidth to heal. Unfortunately, I don't resist, which kind of sucks. What I can do, though, is run a heal and hopefully get a kill as well. Not quite good enough, unfortunately, but, you know, boosting ourselves ever so slightly. Going into the kill
Another
and getting it.
abomination cleansed from our lands.
Well, okay, not as bad as it could have been. Axe Blade, I get to start enjoying our riposte. You guys haven't seen the riposte ability yet, but I love riposte. Like, all I do is use Highwayman with riposte. I love riposte. But unfortunately, this round isn't really working incredibly in my favor. People are taking quite a bit of damage. Party heal 1 to 3. Yeah, no, I'm just going to drop a heal right here on Dismass. Hopefully get the kill with the... Yes. And that's why I love riposte. Like, you just get so many more attacks with the unit. So you have to potentially take some damage when they're doing it, but it's pretty sweet. I need to move these guys a step forward, so I have to do some corpse clearing. Which is unfortunately the wage of sin. We can now take one out for sure, which we will.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And we will drop a blight if we can as well. It's not going to help us in the kill, it'll just give us something to do. I might want to switch this guy's abilities up so we can use them for a heal plus a deep lead. But I'm not too unhappy with that round. Not too unhappy at all. In the compartment, Plague Doctor. Better accuracy, less hit points. Yeah, but look, better accuracy is something that's always good. Do some switch didgeridoo around there. And push on through. Bit concerned about using my last shovel. But, it kind of is what it is. No! Yeah, I kind of wanted to use that on the... That's alright. It's alright. It's a cruel and punishing game. For cruel and punishing people. See, this is what I was afraid of. I used my last shovel here, and now I have to take some damage and stress to make it all work. Right, let's do it by hand.
Of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Okay, so confession booth. Just took care of stress. I have to look these up again and figure out what they do. I'm happy to have less stress, but I'd be happier with less quirks. Pressing on. Pressing on. Yep, that's the hunger we were expecting. So I'm actually running low on pretty much everything at this stage. Now, one of the things that you may not know about camping is when you make camp, your torch goes back to 100, provided you don't get, well, I think it goes back to 100 no matter what. So I will walk as far as I can without using any more torches. So I'm down to 3, which is not very much. So I'll let this light dim all the way down as far as I'm able to do. I'll probably heal up around here. Let's see what we have in terms of curios though in the middle. Oh well, nothing too dramatic.
Wealth beyond measure.
Oh, it's a shovel back.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
And that passed. Less stress is a happier Ahdoom in here. And nothing to worry about. What we will do though is take the opportunity to lighten our load.
A spark without
And most
kindling.
importantly, start dealing with our Vestal stress. Because if we can't reduce her stress, then we have a problem. Now I'm going to do the party. The party buff and the private buff. Got 5 left. The only problem is what can I do with the remaining 3? I mean, 1 companion, less stress, 1 companion. Let's give our Crusader some better love. Let's get back onto it. Again, didn't spend the points preventing an ambush, so an ambush is what I got. You can kind of work with this. Kind of. Should probably move back with this move though. That's a more prudent thing to do. Use this in advance to dodge. Okay, yeah, fair enough. At least that wrench should get something back in return, but I'm probably gonna drop a bleed. No, awesome, that resisted. Slash. Okay. No effects. Jolly good. Oh. Try and do something with him, and anyway, no complaints. Just wasted a move, which is fine. So now that I have them in a good place, I might just drop a stun here because I spent all that time and effort getting rid of stress. I don't want to amp it up again. My health is in a pretty good place. Point blank shot, that's pretty logical. Not a kill, and that's disappointing, but, you know, it's a cruel game, to be honest. What I could do though is run.
Their formation is broken.
Good call.
Maintain the offensive.
It's a pretty high damage slash, but I can take it. What I can do though is give myself a little bit of vengeance.
To the pit.
And now, bit of advance. Re-up the riposte. Drop a plague grenade where it belongs, 1 damage, and that acolyte is absolutely dead.
Death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
And out of that mix, I've got myself a new trinket, which I've got a feeling I should be dropping on the person with the most problematic dodge. Now you've got really high speed. Dodges. Well, it's actually, well, they're all pretty good to be honest, but there we go. On 100% light, which is fantastic, and it's time to press on. I've got to reshuffle, so there we go. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm certainly not going to put a torch in there. If you know why, you know why. And if you don't know why, you don't need to know why. Just know that it's a horrible, horrible experience. Now I have to explore 90% of rooms, and I think if I just go down this way, it would have been 90%. But just in case something super special, or the chance to heal or gain XP, I will do the thing I need to do. So, best damage output. Could do a party heal, but I can do the most good here.
Another one falls.
That's taken care of. Up of the night will do me some damage, but still ahead after the heal. Oh, should I faff around? I think I can faff around. I'm gonna faff around. So faffing around is not finishing the game when you can, because you can squeeze out some extra stuff. That wasn't like an amazing faff, but it's a faff I'll take.
Foolish horrors. brought low and driven into the mud.
It's my second last torch. Yep. Now, I'm going to keep going because, first of all, there's a secret room which I can take with, like, no effort at all. And I'm by no means full. This is why I feel guilty about taking stuff and then not using it. And we'll carry on to the battle room because we've got room for treasure. We need to kind of be coming home to the hamlet every goddamn time with our pockets full of loot for this game to work functionally. 60, 70. There we go. Loving the low stress. There we go, it's my last torch gone. You know what? I'm not sure if this is going to actually come up on the screen or not, but I'm going to do a quick check of my cheat sheet because confession booth just reduces stress, 50-50 golden ability. No, yeah, okay. Not sure if that came up on your screen or not. I'm just going to do the thing. Oh, because stress is expensive. Okay, so this one I should obviously be stunning. Making, you know, fully capitalizing on the surprise that I've got by pacing things out by a turn. Now what I'm definitely going to do here, rather than healing up, is trying to get a kill on this guy. Yep. Excellent. We will drop a stun in the back row, which gives us time to... Damn it! Only one. Okay. Well, that's surprising, given that you only have a 10% chance, but, you know, I'll take it. At least we've kind of, like, paced things out somewhat. I'm not too worried. And again, like, I don't have to carry on, I just need to, like, finish alive. So what we're going to do now is drop a blight. In fact, we might actually just drop a second stun. Because one skipped it, one did it, and okay, we got both. So we've just earned ourselves a lot more time to work with. And in the meantime, what I can do is either heal up, which I think I'm going to do, because I'm a nervous Nelly. I should probably use it to boost my torch, but what can you do? Definitely going to kill this guy. There we go. And we'll probably bring one of these into position 2, which means they have to use melee attacks. So a lot less damaging than they were before. What we will do though is try for the stun again, which is probably not going to work, to be honest. Okay, that worked. Surprises all around. Pretty close to a kill there. Probably try and close the kill, but what we'll do is just like be super conservative and boost our torch. Even if we miss or if they dodge, our torch gets boosted, so we're fine. And beautiful, the guy put himself in this perfect position for me to kill him. Sweet, 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 sweet. Done. Done. Wow. Max HP, less damage on the Vestal.
Push on to the task's end.
Yes, please. Compartment.
Packs laden with loot are often low.
I got my key back and some crests, functionally. That's all that happened.
If only treasure could staunch.
Yeah, this has been a fairly poor round, to be honest. Not it's been bad, it's just like I've been making money. I kind of need to... Well, I feel like I need to be making money. But I got a surprise at least, which is a surprise, to be honest. Probably going to hit the back row up. Yup. Drop a... stun? Or a blight? What do you want? 7. So these are individual blights. That's less compelling. Look, I might just drop a stun there, and or... No, drop a stun. Hope I get it. Yep. It's good stuff. We'll go position 2, so the point blank shot will actually do some serious damage, and actually, we might just go for the kill. Nice. And a crit. Sweet. So your stun blocks you off. I'll get some damage with a riposte, or not. now it's time to do some damage.
Annihilated.
Not sure if I'll get a chance in for a heal. No. No chance for a heal.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely
This is probably going to be clean.
the light?
Yep, alright, let's call it done. And wrap things up. Do a bit of housekeeping.
Walls of our ancestry
What did we get?
are beginning to feel familiar.
Like just over 10k in gold. 9 deeds, a few busts, a lot of crests. And most importantly, this little thing right here. Less stress. Oh, okay, less stress. Claustrophobia, yeah, whatever. Last gasp, okay, sure. Eagle eye, very nice. And we're on skill 2.
I see something long absent in the sunken faces
So
of
we now have
passers-by.
everything
A
unlocked.
glimmer of hope.
First things first, look at the stagecoach and see what we get. Now, we are shy of tanks, so I will...
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
Thanks, announcer. We will get Rowlin. We'll also consider whether we want to pick up an occultist. Now, the whole thing is, right now, there's no consequence for me to actually get these guys, because I can just dismiss them if they're someone better the next round through. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to grab an occultist right here. Cardinal. I prefer than Chauncey. Chauny? Yeah, Chauny sounds too much like Chauncey. Do not
One
like.
must know it.
Now, we're on
At
20k.
home in wild places.
Just
He is
ticking
a
in here because I
stalwart
don't
survivor
love
and a
the
strict instructor.
exclamation marks. Okay.
Trinkets and charms gathered from all the forgotten corners.
So we
of
have
the
some
earth.
dodge stones. We have something that's special for the Vestal. What we will do though is see whether there are any pertinent upgrades we can make. The answer is no. On the usual suspects again. You know what? I was missing the ability to advance and do damage, so I'm gonna get that upgraded. Let's have a look at how you break out. Yeah, no, that's completely fine. Which means I have this. Let's just make sure that he's got the stunning blow. No, okay. Fully upgraded. This mass is already fully upgraded. Canal is not in any way upgraded, so that's an opportunity. The question is whether I want to heal myself and cure a blight or a bleed, which is a very useful ability. Noxious blast. Look, I could just be a back row bandit and leave incision to. Ooh, it's a tough call. Let's just max out these ones for the moment. Any building upgrades that I might be able to grab myself? That's going to be a definite negatory on Instruction Mastery, which I need to focus on. I need to get myself some portraits. Quick look through in the blacksmith. No upgrades available aside from reducing cost. I want to keep these deeds for roster size because we've just hit our roster cap. There we go. Jolly good. And look, that's going to be turn. So, look, thanks everyone for tuning in. Again, my name is Ahdoom. We're on part 3 of this Let's Play. If you're just jumping in now, you've waited a really, really long time to have me ask you to subscribe and like this video. And for everyone else, I'll catch you guys soon.